Winter came without asking, just settled in like it knew my name. Laid its coat across the town, left everything looking the same. I found old letters in a drawer, didn't open every one. Some stories are better left folded, some roads already run. This year taught me how to listen, not just wait my turn to speak. There's a lot said in a quiet room, when nobody's strong, nobody's weak. I've learned the sound of my own footsteps, how they echo when I slow. I've learned not every ending hurts, and not every start has to show. Streetlights blink like tired eyes, the night hums low and deep. I sit with the sum of who I've been, and the promises I keep. If the year needs forgiving, I've got room for that too. It gave me more than it took, and taught me something true.
I drove the back road after dinner, just to see the fields go dark, just to feel the will of my hands and hear the engine hum like a lullaby. The sky was a slow wash of gray, and the last light held on longer than it needed to. I used to think the big moments were the ones that mattered, the bright ones, the loud ones, the ones you tell people about. But lately I've been noticing how much of life is made of smaller things, warm mugs, a familiar song, a neighbor waving without stopping. couldn't keep you. There were moments I wanted to go back and fix a sentence, smooth out an argument, hold your hand instead of being proud. But time doesn't do rewinds, time only offers the next moment and asks what you'll do with it. The radio played low and I hummed along without words, just sound, just breath, just being alive. I realized I'm softer than I used to be, not weaker, softer, like worn denim, like a book that opens easily because it's been read. When I got home, the house was quiet and warm. I took off my coat slowly, hung it where it belonged, and I felt a kind of gratitude that surprised me. Not for losing things, not for pain, but for making it through, for learning that peace can be simple and still be worth everything. If tomorrow comes gentle, I'll take it that way. If it comes hard, I'll take it too. Either way, I'm learning how to live without rent.
The year's been resting on my shoulders, not heavy, just aware, like a hand that stays a moment, then remembers not to stay there. I watch the seasons change their minds, from green to rust to gray. Every loss felt small and honest, every gain felt earned that way. I used to think I needed answers, now I'm fine with how it feels. Some truths arrive like snowfall, quiet, slow, and real. There's a song humming in the walls, older than this place. It sounds like patience learning, like time softening its face. If tomorrow looks a lot like today, I won't call that a loss. There's comfort in the familiar, in knowing what it costs. I'll take the year as it was, not polished, not complete, just a story told in footsteps on a long and winding
calendar keeps turning, like it doesn't know my mood. It doesn't ask if I'm ready, it just flips the page and calls it a new month. I used to fight that, I used to feel like time was rude, like it was taking things from me. Now I'm starting to see time also returns things, not the exact same but gentler, a little clearer, like a room after you open the window. Oh, this year felt like learning balance, not the kind you brag about, just the kind you practice quietly, staying steady when something wobbles, not reaching for the first escape, not calling every fear a prophecy. I watch the town dress itself in lights as the nights got longer. Little bulbs in windows, strings across porches, warm squares of color against the dark. It made me think about kindness, how it doesn't have to be grand to be real. Ooh, I thought about you too, the way you always noticed small beautiful things, a particular cloud, a smell in the air, a song that nobody else remembered. You taught me to pay attention, even if we didn't make it. That lesson did. There were mistakes this year, of course there were. There were days I was stubborn, days I was too quiet, days I wanted to be understood without explaining myself. But there were also days I showed up, days I softened, days I chose peace over being right. Tonight the lamp on my table casts a circle of light, and inside that circle I feel okay. Not perfect, not finished, just okay. If I carry anything forward, it won't be the worries, it'll be the steadiness, the way the light returns, the way a heart can heal slowly without making a sound. Turning the page not to erase what happened, but to keep living.
Watch the frost draw on the glass, little maps I couldn't read. Every line felt like a question, every answer hard to keep. This year didn't raise its voice, it just stayed until I heard. Taught me silence has its uses, taught me how to choose my words. I drove past places I once loved, didn't feel the need to stop. Some things live best in memory, some things know when time's up. The night holds steady like an oak, the house knows how to wait. I sit with everything I've learned and everything I forgave. If I carry this year forward, it won't be for what it gave, it'll be for how it showed me how to be both strong and brave.
I used to measure love in words, in how often they were said. Now I listen for the spaces and the things we never read. The mornings came with simple light, no promises, no plans, just time unfolding quietly, like something we'd understand. I remember how we laughed that way, like it wasn't something learned, just a sound that found its moment and knew when to return. I don't feel the need to explain or tidy up the past. Some stories earn their meaning by not trying to last. There's a kindness in reflection, a calm I didn't know. It's taken years to feel this way, and I'm glad I let it grow. day, like it didn't want to wake me. Light fell across the kitchen floor, and I stood there letting it take me. There was coffee cooling by the sink, a note I never sent. I read it once, then folded it, wondering what I meant. I used to think love had a shape, something you could hold. Now it feels more like weather, something gentle, something old. Silence sing its song. Some things fade without leaving, some stay in quieter ways, like the sound of your name in my chest, or how the years rearrange. It's softer than that now, just a place I pass through sometimes, and don't ask how. If I've learned anything worth keeping, it's this slow kind of grace. How to let love be what it was, and not chase what it couldn't stay. The afternoon leaned into evening, without much to say. I watched the light move across the wall, and let the hours slip away. There were years I held too tightly, afraid of what I'd lose. Now I understand the beauty of learning how to choose. I loved you in the way I knew then, with everything I had. Not every ending needs a reason, not every love turns bad. The road we walked was honest, even when it bent. And I don't feel like I was wrong for loving like a song you don't need anymore, but once knew by heart and time.
Years slip by like a backroad song, never loud, never fast, just enough curve to make me look, just enough room to let things pass. I found peace in the ordinary, cups of coffee, worn out chairs, somewhere between the quiet moments I learned what I could bear. The cold doesn't feel like an enemy, just a reason to come inside, to sit with the things I've carried and set a few of them aside. There's a hum in the floorboards, a rhythm older than regret. It sounds like staying present, like something I won't forget. If tomorrow brings another year, I'll meet it just like this, with steady hands and open eyes, and no list of what I missed.
The light fell just right this evening, soft on the table, soft on the wall, like it remembered how to be gentle. I stood in the middle of the room and let it happen, like you let a song play without interrupting it. I don't rush the days anymore, not because I'm wise, but because I'm tired of missing them. I used to move so fast I couldn't hear my own thoughts. Now I notice small things, how the floor feels cold at first, how warmth gathers slowly, how quiet can be comforting when you stop fighting it. become something I can hold without bleeding. There were nights I wanted to chase the past, to call it back, to bargain with it. But the past is a closed shop. You can stand outside the window and see the familiar shapes, but you can't buy yesterday again. Still I'm grateful, grateful I loved well, even when I didn't know what I was doing. Grateful I tried, grateful I stayed soft when it would have been easier to turn hard. The year has given me a few quiet victories, learning to apologize, learning to rest, learning to let people be human without making it mean I'm not enough. I don't need fireworks, I don't need a big ending, I just need this, a warm room, a true voice, a song that sounds like someone real. If tomorrow brings another year, I'll step into it slowly, standing easy, breathing, letting the light fall right where it wants to.
The year ends the way it began, with me standing in a room. Only now I know the corners better, know what still has bloom. I've learned the sound of waiting, the shape of a quiet night, how some answers come in whispers. Not everything needs light. The cold presses gently on the glass, asking nothing in return. I sit with the warmth I've gathered, and the things I didn't learn. There's peace in unfinished stories, and leaving space to grow. Some roads don't need a reason, they just need time to show. If the hope it's this, the knowing that I was here and I didn't miss it. The year leans quietly against the door, like it knows I won't ask it to stay. There's a coat on the chair I forgot to hang, and a song on the radio fading away. I've been walking the same familiar streets, watching my breath rise into the cold. Every window holds someone's light, every face carries stories untold. I remember a summer that felt too fast, a promise spoken low and unsure. I remember nights when the world felt wide, and mornings I didn't need much more. Now the trees stand honest and bare, no pretending what they've lost. I guess I've learned something from that, about keeping what matters, counting the cost. There are names I don't say anymore, but they still know where I live. They show up in the quiet hours, asking nothing, taking what I give. I've been gentle with time this year, or maybe time's been gentle with me. Either way, we've come this far, with a few scars and some mercy. The kettle hums like an old friend, the house creaks its evening tune. I sit with the weight of everything past, and the small hope of coming soon. If tomorrow comes in soft and slow, I think I'll meet it the same way, with my hands still open and a little less to say.
sweater in the hall still smells like last December. Funny how a piece of fabric can remember what I can't. The house feels full of quiet now, but not the empty kind. More like a place that's learned to hold what's no longer mine. We said our words so carefully, like we were choosing stones, trying to build a steady bridge from things we'd never known. I don't regret the way we loved or how it had to change. Some hearts are meant to open wide, not promise they'll remain. Washed with rain, everything a little clear. I've learned there's comfort in letting go, and mercy in staying here. If I sing this softly to myself, it's not to bring you back, just to honor what we carried once and gently set it down. Frost drew little patterns on the glass this morning, like the window was trying to write a letter to the day. I traced one line with my fingertip, watched it disappear, and I thought about all the things I tried to keep. This year didn't raise its voice, it didn't arrive with fireworks. It came in small moments, a tired afternoon, a conversation that didn't go how I planned, a sudden kindness from someone I didn't expect. It taught me quietly the way winter teaches, by taking away what's extra. was thinking I needed to be certain. Certain about love, certain about what I wanted, certain about who I was, but certainty can be heavy.
There's a quiet way the year ends. No applause, no goodbye. Just a shift in the evening light and a colder edge in the sky. I kept some promises to myself, lost a few along the way, learned which ones were built to last and which were meant to fade. The road outside looks the same, but I don't walk it like before. I know where I'm willing to go now, and what I won't run for. The house feels full of memory, not heavy, just lived in. Like every year leaves a chair behind, even after it's been. If the next one asks who I am, I'll answer plain and slow. I'm someone still learning, and that's enough to know. Snow gathers easy on the fence, like it's learning how to stay. I watch the sky turn early dark, another short December day. There's a photograph tucked in a book, creases worn by passing time. I don't read it like I used to, but I still know every line. This year asked questions I couldn't answer, left them folded in my coat. Some I carried all the way home, some I learned to let go. I drove those back roads after dusk, radio low, hands steady on the wheel, thinking about the things I chased and the ones I chose not to feel. The fields lie quiet under frost, no hurry, no disguise. I guess that's how the truth arrives, when nothing's left to hide. I'm not younger than I was before, but I'm not as hard somehow. I've learned the value of a slow goodbye and the weight of staying now. The house breathes softly in the cold, wood and memory intertwined. I sit with the year beside me, not behind, not far ahead in time. When morning comes, it can come slow. I'm in no rush to leave. Somewhere between what was and is, I've learned how to breathe.
The window cried while the kettle sang, and I thought of calling you. Not for answers, not for closure, just to hear something true. But I let the moment pass me by, like so many before. Some doors don't need reopening to know what they were for. I've grown used to my own company, the way the days unfold. There's a strength in gentle mornings and courage in growing old. I loved you in a different season, and I won't rewrite the past. What we were was real enough, even if it couldn't last. Slower, listen longer than before. Life keeps offering quiet gifts, and I'm learning how to open the door.
calendar doesn't ask permission. It just keeps turning the page. I've stopped trying to outrun it. I've stopped calling that age. This year felt like learning balance, not falling too far either way. Standing still when it mattered, knowing when not to stay. I watched the town dress itself in lights, trying to warm the dark. It reminded me of small kindnesses, how they leave a mark. There's no big lesson I can offer, just a sense of being here, of knowing the weight of the quiet and the gift of another year. If I carry anything forward, it'll be the way this feels. Simple, steady, and honest, like something that slowly heals. There's a road I haven't taken in years, still curves the same in my mind. It shows up late on winter nights, when the house grows still and kind. I used to measure life in miles, and how far I could get away. And now I measure it in mornings, and who I want to stay. This year moved slower than I planned, then vanished when I looked away. It taught me how to sit with silence and listen to what it has to say. I watch the leaves give up their grip. No argument, no fear, just letting go when it was time. The most honest thing all year. There are words I never found, but somehow they were heard in the way I showed up tired, in the way I kept my word. The fire hums, the window sighs, the night leans close and near. I don't need much to feel at home, just something true to hold right here. If the next year comes knocking softly, I'll open the door the same, not with answers, not with plans, just my hands and my name.
The year is finishing quietly, like someone turning down a lamp. The days are shorter, the air is sharper, and everything feels a little more honest in the cold. I've been walking in the mornings before the world gets loud. My breath comes out in small clouds, and the street looks new, even though it's the same street I've walked 100 times. Maybe that's what changes, not new places, just new eyes. I loved you with open hands, not perfectly, not wisely always, but openly. And I used to think that meant I'd be safe from heartbreak, because I wasn't holding tight. But love doesn't work like that. Love takes what it takes, then it leaves you to learn what you can carry. There were nights this year I didn't know how to be in my own skin. Nights where I wanted to rewind, redo, rehearse the conversation until it ended kinder. But you can't edit a life the way you edit a letter. All you can do is write the next line. Lately the nights have felt gentler, not because everything is solved, but because I've stopped demanding a neat conclusion. I hum to myself sometimes, just soft sound, the way a person does when they're trying to soothe their own heart. It works more than I expected. I think about the people I've been, the versions of me I've outgrown, and I don't feel ashamed. I feel tenderness, like looking at an old photograph and finally understanding why the smile was uncertain. If the past comes knocking, I let it sit for a while. We talk like old companions, then it leaves, and I close the door softly, not angry, not afraid, just grateful for what was real. Open hands, winter air, a year finishing, and me still